like, always Halloween. It was like I'd give a bunch of money to my friend's dad, and he'd give us fireworks for Halloween. It'd be like, or like I would go over to a friend of mine's house, and we would set off fires in his backyard for New Year's. Like, that kind of thing. Like, there was never a point where I had ample access to fireworks. Or I could do anything like that, but... Alright, everybody. So let's dive back into the adventures of Kid Quddy, the level 14 mutated human water merchant, in classic mode, meaning if I die, we're dead. Done. Ditto. Dunzo. Bye-bye. In the last episode, we made it through this little place called Golgotha, and we are now, well, in Baratham. And we need to go speak with Maffeo, I think. Speak with the Barathamites, right, yes. Bonus reward for completing this by level 12, which, no, level 14, unfortunately. As for our build, we are in Esper with Disintegration, Force Bumble, and Light Manipulation, and Stunning Force, and Beguiling, and Clairvoyance. Beguiling saved us, and we do have Psychic Glimmer because I like to live life dangerously. I do have some mutation points, which is just going to increase the Psychic Glimmer. It's kind of hard to not have Psychic Glimmer and, like, be an Esper. I'm going to level this up ever so slightly. And level this up ever so slightly, because that's our damage source. And let's also level up Disintegration by 1. That's also our damage source. And we are going to say, chat, if you're sticking around and watching Qud, post beers. Some people already did that, but, you know. Let's go speak with a bunch of people. Finish up this quest. Who are you? Get out of my workspace. What do you have to trade? Okay. Blaze Injector would be nice to have. But, not much. Okay. On to the next one. Darty. You are already at Darty. Well, okay. Let's go to you. Quick chat. Completely plaster the bot, please. Child, who are you? That's a good question. What do you have to sell? Frivolous Lives, Volume 1. My favorite book. A voluminous tome whose pages are bound between 2 slabs of waxed wood. Right, who's next? You. This person. The most shocking part is the fact that I managed to, get through Golgotha without getting sick. Oh, are you lost, friend? I don't mind that you're here. I was just not expecting anyone. Ew. It's Otho I need to speak with, so we'll just go speak with Otho. Just a pile of dead things over there. Okay, first, before I do this, I'm gonna look at you. Disliked by the villagers of Darkwamas for refusing them entrance to Gritgate. Disliked by the Asakari tribe for refusing them entrance to Gritgate. And disliked by the villagers of Udip for refusing them entrance to Gritgate. Well, that's good. Welcome to Gritgate. I am Otho, Baratham's steward. I apologize for the manner of our introduction, but we must take precautions. Qud is a very unforgiving place. Nice hats, King. I'm also scooching my chair up. I am pleased to see that you have returned with a Waydroid, though you still know little of the dangers you bear. Take this firearm as a reward. It bears the mark of our finest gunsmith, Spira Fickle. Okay. Return when you are ready to discuss the signal. Thank you. So I can get a mastered, lacquered, scoped carbine, or a masterwork scoped chain pistol. Let's go with the carbine. It's lacquered. It's more valuable. And we get a bunch of XP. I've completed more than a willing spirit. The Barathamites hate me slightly less. Are you ready to discuss the signal? Yes. The signal is a repeat transmission being broadcast from an unknown source. It's been live for over a year, and one of our tinkers, Q-Girl, discovered it while rigging a long-wave detector. Unfortunately, it's encrypted, and we do not have the means here to decrypt it. You may be of some help in this matter, however. We've long known the location of a fully functioning Beetle within the bowels of the Great Hall of the Bethesda Susa. The mechanimists have consecrated the site around it and have built a temple there. Q-Girl claims to have developed a means to decrypt the signal, but she needs the computing power of the Beetle. If you can infiltrate the mechanimist compound, you may be able to engage the Beetle and decode the signal. They are antique. Okay, so what is a Beetle? They are antique stones located in certain places deep within the caverns of Qud. We believe that they are some sort of hyper-advanced machines built by the Eaters. Often, one claims to possess the sentience of its own. However, most of them have gone haywire in the eons since their creation. It is rare indeed to discover ones whose circuitry is wholly uncorroded. The mechanimists worship this one as an idol, and they will protect it at all costs. You will need to find a way through their host to the Beetle itself. And you, do you believe that you can accomplish this task? Sure. Good. Then speak to Q-Girl in the workshop, and she'll encode instructions for the Beetle onto a copy of the disk. There's one more thing. The Beetle is located beneath the ancient cryoboros of the Eaters. Time has worked to erode the mechanisms that contain their cryogenic mist. That freezing vapor billows out of the chambers freely now, cooling the entire cavern, and you will want to procure warm clothing to protect yourself. The spoils of the mechanimists are yours to keep, but remember, apprentice, Baratham will look kindly upon your service. We now have a new quest. You have become an antique? Yes. Well, computer has become an antique. It's like my brand new laptop. I think we're going to skip talking to Q-Girl, and I'm going to just go work on leveling up a little bit. By work on leveling up a little bit, I mean we're going to run around in this area and see what we can find. And also, it's going to give me a great little opportunity to remind myself where all my hotkeys are. And also get back to, you know, equipping the right weapons and all that. I'm going to remove my rifle. I'm going to swap over to the carbine, which is a very good gun. Shoots a lot of bullets. It's very helpful. Especially when dealing with big, scary monsters. Also, carbine, not bad for dealing with the trolls in the Bethesda Susa. Look at that. You love to see it. Ow, I just got electrocuted by my snail friend. It'd be really funny if I end up dying because my snail kills me. That would actually be, like, hysterical. I keep turning my lights off. Something just did a bunch of damage to me. Ah, you. We get the opportunity to level up. Bonus, I swell with inspiration to cook a mouth-watering meal. Go to my campfire remains. Just gonna light a fire in their foyer again. We're gonna preserve a bunch of fresh foods. That's not actually what I wanted to do. I wanted to choose ingredients to cook with. Let's go with worm jerky, spark tick plasma, and cook. Time for escargot then. Yeah, pretty much. Rummaging over your surroundings, you find these ingredients: spark tick plasma and some worm jerky and a dram of ash. Whenever you deal electric damage, there's a 25% chance to heal to full 15% of the time. That's not bad, actually. Can use electromagnetic pulse at levels 2 to 3 if you already have electromagnetic pulse. Yeah, let's just do that. Gives me a spell for a day. Just gonna clear these levels. But yeah, no, the electric snail literally saved us in Golgotha. We wouldn't have survived Golgotha if it wasn't for the electric snail. We also probably would have died to the electric snail had I not beguiled it. Snail is in fact a hero, yes. We will defend the snail with our lives. Why do I keep doing that? Alright, let's rest until healed. Zap you. Also, my headlamp is cracked, which gives me clairvoyance. Allows me to do that. So I should probably head back and repair that. Unrelated. Where's my snail at? Hope you're not dead there, bud. We're gonna run back over to you and then wake you up quietly and be like, hey, can you repair this for me? Wake you. Welcome to Great Gate. Yep. Let's trade. Oh, pull it off. Remove. That's my plate armor. That's what I need to remove. $23 drams of water. Wow, that's expensive, but it is a very fancy item. It is obviously the glazed clap of Algalip, Esther Whistle, home of cooks. I mean, of course. Yeah, no, we were talking about that earlier. I mean, that was an officially announced thing. The speedrun of Dwarf Fortress thing. I don't know if I really consider it a proper speedrun though, because it's more of just a showing off the game, which is awesome. I mean, I've seen Bostonetta around, who's the person doing it. So that part's cool. It's kind of sad it's not actually like a speedrun category that they're doing. I'm going to remove the cell from this. Take that, and I'll leave the chainmail. All right, let's move up. We're just slowly clearing this area so it's easier to access. They're hostile and tough. Yeah, that Hoyt. Turn on my first bubble. Shoot it, and shoot it. Move down, move over here and rest until healed, move back up. And let's do that again. Turn on our bubble. Shoot it again. Okay, so the carbine takes the large rock dudes out pretty quick. Very nice. Wait, how quickly am I going through my ammo? Probably pretty fucking fast. I've got tons of ammo, we're fine. Let's go down to my water. Clean all your items. fighting going on. My snail's fighting. An engraved steel shield. At the Battle of the Battle of the Hamlet of Shripir, Dadukt fought to liberate cats. Damn right. And she wielded a shrewd dagger with such artistry, it became forever known as Shrudika, Friend of Cats. Well, I guess we need to acquire that item. Let's examine this. It's a fidget cell. Those are the ones that, I think you can, spinning static cuboid with any amount of axes. Its rotation generates a pinch of resistance, and a wrist strap and gyroscopic frame enable the cell to absorb and store its wearer's kinetic energy. My wooden buckler was unequipped. What are we currently wearing? Plate armor. Take that carbide longsword. It's not something I'm currently trained for, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, because this one is rusted. Actually, I guess I could run back down and ask Maffeo to repair it. Yeah, no, we were talking earlier about that. Like, there is definitely, like, a set of specific goals. It's like everybody needs a pet fox. They need to export 1,000 toys and something else. I don't know. Not really something I would describe as a challenge, per se. Let's go down to... 5 grams of water, sweet. Fox part sounds nice. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's a fun gimmick. But, you know, Dwarf Fortress is a game that needs more promotions, so anything it can get, even if I disagree with calling it a speedrun. They have the ability to make the excuse that it's a speedrun, call it a speedrun. That gives me some cold resistance, so we'll grab that, because I will need that for the next zone. We don't need that. I'll take the silver nugget because that's just money. I'll also take the advanced toolkit, compass bracelet, and I'm carrying too much to move. I wonder if I can... There we go, disassemble. I can in fact grab disassemble. Disassemble will allow me to disassemble certain items, which will allow me to break down the amount of stuff in my inventory into usable items. So it allows me to make stuff into scrap. Now the question is, how do I set them all to be treated as scrap? I think I have to do that from when they're on the ground. But... Sweet, that freed up quite a bit of space in my inventory. I can also recharge my cells now. Lead acid cell. I'm just gonna break that down because I do have the 2 chem cells. Stun rod, break down. Stun rod I can break down. Sturdy stun rod I can break down. Electro bow I can break down. Basically anything I'm not going to use, I'm just going to break down. Because tinkering stuff doesn't actually count as weight. Hello, hello, Paul. How are you doing today? And go back to running around. Why do I keep doing that? It's like I need to hit E, not F. You met your deadline. Yay! Hopefully you're not too wired with all that Red Bull. Seems like a very unpleasant situation to be in indeed. Picked up a rifle. Treat these as scrap. That's what I would like. Disassemble. Perfect. Now I can finish exploring the rest of this upper area. We've gained a decent amount of XP. Rip gun. I mean, that specific type of gun is now just treated as scrap. Hey chat, look at this. Strange furniture. I'm going to examine it. We discovered a plastic tree, and I'm going to treat those as scrap and disassemble all. So there we go. All right. We're stuck in an ad, so I will wait for 90 seconds. Also, we'll see you later if we don't see you soon. Devilish potato. You have to empty your truck out tomorrow? That sucks. Are you just, have you handed in your 2 weeks, by the way? Because you said that you were going to quit before PAX. Not yet. Gotcha. It's kind of what I assumed when if they're telling you to empty out your truck by tomorrow. So I did a goof thing for those of you not stuck in ads. I sent a a post on X, website formerly known as Twitter, at KitFox Games saying I'm liking Starfield already, and it's literally just like this goose experiencing mortal fear after killing a buzzard. And now they're tagging Eurogamer. That's fun. All right, so speaking of goofball things, let's go find places that we haven't been yet. This area we went, home of cooks, and we successfully looted item out of there. There is this location up here that we've discovered, which I ain't going to. This is mortared by pools of warm static through the crystal labyrinth. Here stretches an ancient city-state where cooks plied their craft in isolation. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So, there's Golgotha once again. That's Bethesda Susa. It's up here as the Asphalt Mines. I think we're going to go on an adventure, chat. Do you guys like adventures? You want to go on an adventure? Let's go on an adventure. I found some ruins. Well, that's cool. We discover Sephiroth Ud. Going to that the Gold Village with the quest attached to it. Get him! I like that my my adorable little electro snail just like murked him. But we're gonna go to the Gold Folk Village that has a quest associated with it. So this is a saw hander. Steel treads turn and drive and sprocket, tauting a chrome spine and featherless sensor array. Stuck in its grooved steel arms are two big rotary arms, rust dulled. Their job is to remove your hands. So when you see these, turn on a shield or walk away slowly. Your choice, really. And then shoot it with big gun. That's all. Mostly shoot it with big gun. Now the question is, did I pick those up? Maybe they just automatically got broken down. Evil, skunk coming to kill me. Also, beetles are coming to kill me. Gonna sprint. Zap you. Assist my snail. Not so hard. How you doing, Clino? How's things? We do, in fact, have the big guns. Whoa! I was frozen today, I suppose. It's okay, I can still turn on my shield. Oops, I shot my snail. But how goes life, Clino? No. Big sad. Much sad. F's for my poor snail. Chat. Escargot it is. Oh, hey, more books. About and Crush Things. And Firm and Maligned. Unless I misread that. I read it pretty quick. Shrine to Suset II, Icy Scion of Vines, while leading a small army in Kybrook. Suset II challenged the Sultan of Qud to a duel over an ordinance prohibiting the practice of ice sculpting. She won and ascended to the crown. She was 12 years old. Actually, hold on. I need to move my sub count. All right. Oh no, it's in an okay spot. Dear Windows 10, please let me move OBS over there. Window snapping is nice, except for when it's too much. I now need to find a new creature to beguile that won't kill me. Alright, so anybody curious about what's inside of that? I know I am. Yeah. Alright. There's a bear in there. Why is there a bear in there? Well, I can beguile a bear, fortunately. Let's, Where's my pick? Grumble. I'm gonna turn my bubble on, and we are going to disintegrate. Well, that worked, and I killed the bear. 1, 2, 3. Well, rest in peace, poor bear. I didn't mean it. Dripping in static. Well, that's good. And a splendid collection of recipes. An ambiguous distinction of it, but a 10th. Okay. I'll wait until both those cooldowns are off. Turn this back on, and do this again. And now we're going to grab this one and do that again. And there's nothing in that one. I'm now going to unequip this stupid pickaxe. Even though it is very dwarfy. My shield's more important. Turns out you could beguile bears in Caves of Qud before Baldur's Gate was even a twinkle in Larian's eye. My character's hungry, by the way. Let's preserve my fresh foods, of which I have a lot of. Quddy's electric meat broth. We're going to eat my favorite meal. And now I gain 15% max HP, so my HP is no longer nice. Actually, I wonder. I go over to Wayfaring. Yes, yes, yes. Now I won't get lost in the jungles anywhere near as much. Still need to find my way out of here, though. I spotted a Dromad caravan. Awesome. Go to the Dromad Trader. Seems like they are getting attacked currently. But the guys that are attacking are these dudes, the Nephali runts, which are small creatures swallowed in crushed leaves. Across the forest spectrum of emerald and ash, a satchel hangs from her shoulder. It made some very nice Salisbury steak, and you could slump over into an extended nap at any moment. Yeah, that's one of those foodstuffs that has that effect on people, isn't it? So I'm going to try something dumb. I'm going to attempt to beguile this trader. Okay? So, well, that didn't work. I should have talked to him first to become no longer lost. I'm going to run away. Cannot do that while sprinting. Well, I mean, that's fair. So instead, how many turns do I have left? I'm going to use Disintegrate. Well, that didn't work. I'm going to try and kill them. They're all fine. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to keep running. This is maybe a bad decision I just made. Although I don't think they're continuing to chase me, so that's good. Does not look like they're continuing to chase me. Well, okay. Let's pop back down there and see if they still hate me. You guys still hate me? They probably do. Well, these guys certainly do. Oh, hey. It's a leader. Hated by the villagers of Inganip for sowing their fields with salt. I would hate them too. Let's beguile you. Be mine. What? Beguile creature. And it refuses. Are you friendly? No, you are not friendly. I am receiving a phone call from an Amazon delivery lad, so that means I probably need to run to the front door. Hold on. That was the most awkward Amazon call I've ever had. Hi, I'm from Amazon. I'm at the front door. I'm like, I'll come out and let you in. He goes, yep. And then he hung up on me. It's like, okay, cool. Thanks, man. I'll be back in like 90 seconds.
Let's take a lovely fruit, tomato, remove everything that's good from it, the seeds, the vitamins, the nutrients, everything that's good about it, and just jam it full of shit, garbage shit sugar, and put it in a shit bottle that sounds like shit when you put it on your shit. It's shit! Stop eating ketchup!
All right, I return. So I've got this guy in front of me that I need to kill, which shouldn't be too hard. Well, they're now significantly more pissed off at me, and robots hate me even more. But that's okay. Oh, actually, hold on. Current location. Got the Salt Hopper Mandible. Decent weapon, actually. I'll take that, and also the Sandals of the River Wives. Alright, so now we're gonna try and actually travel to this little spot. We found some more ruins. This is slightly terrifying. I'm sorry, what? The shit is that? Speaking of what the shit is that, what the shit was that? Ah. Well, we've got a seed sower. So seed sowers are goat folks that throw grenades. Flaming bedroll is broken. Let's see if I can beguile you. Be mine! You're mine now, friend. All right, so let's laze this guy to death. I'm just gonna shoot you. Goat folk are pretty scary when they want to be. Like this guy. He's equipped with a thing called a strange plant, which are essentially just like a cluster bomb. So I'm going to turn on my... See, that. So I'm going to turn on my shield. Did he die? Old folks are a strange plant. Okay, so he did die. He died to his own explosion, it appears. All right, let's just quickly whip up a meal. Gonna cook my electric plasma. Going to explore a little bit. All right, there's another Yurt Warden, which are shotgun wielders. I can gun him to death, though, pretty easily. There's a statue of an eater here, which are like the basically world race. And I found an implant, which I can't use because I'm a mutant, not a Truekin. This game seems like it would be much scarier without a shield. The thing is, the class that I'm playing is kind of a glass cannon. So I need the shield or I would be dead. I could be playing a class that would be much more sustainable and less likely to just suddenly explode. So yeah, it's kind of by design because of the class that I'm playing. Because I'm playing an Esper, right? If I wasn't... Espers are basically like the mutant wizard class. So I do a shit ton of damage. I have a lot of abilities around doing a bunch of damage. But the issue... That's not what I want to do. The issue is if I am not prepared, I could very quickly just like insta-give myself, basically. I also have an ability that stuns me for 3 turns. But it's very unlikely that anything around me will survive if I pull that, if I use that ability. But, like, if they do, kind of deal, you know? Right, so let's use our clairvoyance. There's nothing in there. 50 turns. Also, this game is entirely playable with like a controller too, if you for some reason would like to do such a thing. And also, I'm sure you guys would like to see that ability, right? I may kill my friend here with it. Okay, though I can just walk away from him. Turn this on and disintegrate. All right, let's explore in here. Alright, now I just need to wait for disintegrate and force bubble to be off cooldown, and then I need to walk away from you again. I've definitely died before using disintegrate at the wrong time. Well, there's nothing in there. I spent a lot of time on it. That's good to hear. It seems like a lot of the work in this game recently has just been on, what's the word? Making the game less terrible to play. Input hell, sure, yes. I just immediately stole all of their water. I'm not sure what a gaslight chisel is. Though the bore in the wood grip draws a stout beam of pale light in motion, it heats to steel melting temperature and whirs the matter away. Interesting. Night vision goggles. Is that us? Hey, I'm curious. Hold on. Is that a short blade? Yeah, it is a short blade. Curious what the carbide dagger I have is. Or 9 1d8. Try swapping you out. Just get a 9 9 1d6. That seems pretty good. I'm also still carrying too much to move. How much am I carrying? How much water did I pick up? I mean, I can just break down this. Begin breaking some stuff down, maybe. That or just be like, whoops, I didn't mean to take so much water. My bad. I'll come back and get it in a sec. I feel like we've been over this before, but I will just simply politely remind you again. Unless I'm directly asking for assistance, please don't offer tips unless solicited. I feel like I've told you this already. I feel like they also redid the coloring of these mushroom walls. But the seeds sting your skin a little? That seems painful. Oh, also, chat, you're about to meet my favorite shopkeeper in the game. Gaslight Chisel. It sounds like a wrestler move or like something that you would buy, like, to very, very quickly heat up some metal, you know? Friend! Guns? Knives? Hats? Cucumbers? What are you and what's your story? I'm Jarl. Chandelier and Consortium Notary. As for my story, I've been growing out of this pot for a while now. Before that, I was in another pot. Consortium? Yes, the Consortium of Phyta. We're a merchant fellowship of trees and vines and shrubs and weeds and flowers and herbs and cacti and algae. Most sorts of plants, really. I can't say that I trust any of them, but there is no doubting their usefulness. My shelves are full and gossip flows. What about fungi? What about fungi? Are there any fungi in the Consortium? No. Shop's closed. Live and drink. I am a gentle plant, friend. Uncross your roots and figure it out. Live and drink. Let's trade. Do you have anything useful? It's literally my favorite shopkeeper in the game. It just like says dumb shit. All right, let's sell you some random crap that I don't need, like the lacquered headlamp and all this stuff. I'll keep the ape for hat because I do actually need those. I like how the ape for hat has minus 100 reputation with apes. That's funny. Also don't need the dormant way droid anymore. Don't need the wooden buckler. Don't particularly need one of those. Take the... Wait, actually, can you repair this? Can't repair items. Cool. Let's just buy the gold nugget and all the copper nuggets and the box of crayons and the witchwood bark. Whatever this weird artifact is. Oh shit, they've got the expensive strange tubes. Do I want to buy the expensive strange tubes, chat? Yes, I do want to buy the expensive strange tubes. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. We have now purchased the expensive strange tubes. And I'm going to go pick that water back up off the ground that I dropped. All right, so the expensive strange tubes. Strangely heavy. We found a missile launcher. They too have never let me down. So we now have a rocket launcher. You're pretty sure that's a bomb? No. So it's one of there's several different types of strange tubes. There's strange tubes which are a folding chair. Then there's strange tubes which are missile launcher, and then there's strange tubes which are a cluster bomb launcher. Thank you. Yes, back to 69 health. But yeah, no, well, there's hookahs all over Qud. I do need to make ammo for it though. But we have a rocket launcher now. I want to see what sells in here. Solar cell. Ooh, that's useful. To our buddy right here, Goat Folk Bully. Rename. Let's call you Goat Folk Buddy instead of Goat Folk Bully. See? Buddy over here. You are going to take this carbide folding hammer. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go speak with Crow Song. Doesn't say anything. I don't say anything in response. Continues to not say anything. I continue to say nothing in response. There should be something that happens eventually if you just keep saying nothing for all eternity. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have held that button down. That was bad. I'm Kid Quddy. Who are you? Crow Song. Death Thrower. Death Wonder. A colony of ants eating me. The leaves. The light. And they're on. I'm pretty sure this person is just like the average crackhead on the side of the road around my house. Why are you hiding in the bush? Hiding? No. Being grass. The feeling of an inanimate being. Radiate inward like a turned out star. Why are you here in Kayukukoya? Death is the color of everything, but sometimes it waves in bright ribbons like here. Whistlers weigh their passing goods, and the walls are corpse eaters. I mean, the walls are in fact mushrooms. That is correct. Your twin blades are works of art. Where did you get them? Tugged one from the claws of one who had become a cord in his time's silly carpet. I outrooted the hilts and sheathed the blades, and now I am he. I still have the nail dirt. Well, I can trade with him. That's about it. You can still just, like, say nothing, live and drink. Fun character. Someone is swaddled in fleece of life and death. In the fleece of life and death, grass, fern, and moss grow on or are the civelet figure's clothes, and mushroom caps, and buttons, and fasteners. A leery pipe of needlepoint ivy curtains their face. Horn holds around their waist, and peeking through the canopied shoulder are the curved hilts of sword twins. I like how their slippers are a light obfuscating lens. They're equipped with a lot of weird artifacts. But yeah, light obfuscating lens. They peek through. Let's go peek at the statue. Statue of the Ouroboros. This stone idol of the Ouroboros stands 20 spans tall. Its nameless sculptor chose to depict the ape god sitting cross-legged with each of its 3 pairs of gargantuan arms grasping each other. The idol is swathed in vines, its caretakers seeding to nurture and save the herbage as has threatened to obscure the Ouroboros' gentle countenance. What? Sometimes I feel I need a thesaurus to play this game. Wraths of flowers of every hue, and the forest begets azure, chartreuse, indigo, and cerulean. Litter the base of the shrine, insignificant offerings to what appears to be a callous god. I need to eat, so we're gonna go over to the mud oven. And let's go find Warden Indrix, who has a quest for us. Actually, first, who are these weirdos? Phase Cannon Tinker of the Ouroboros. Impossible. You I could kill. I'm not going to. You really enjoy cut streams? Well, it's a hard game to stream. A lot of people tune out when I stream it. And no content I make of CUD performs as well as other games. So thank you for tuning in for the CUD streams. It means a lot. Make haste, traveler. Who likes you? Loved by the fellowship of wardens and pariahs, admired by the villagers of here, hated by goat folk for a reason he won't share. Well, my reputation with the fellowship of wardens has increased by 100 to 150. Because they love Warden Indrix, your reputation with pariahs have increased by 100. Because they admire Warden Indrix, your reputation with the villagers of this place have increased by 100. Because they despise Warden Indrix, your reputation with goat folk have decreased even further, and that's fine. Could ask for a secret. I could share a secret with him. Sure, we'll give him a secret. Location of buy one. I could learn Intimidate from him, or I could just keep earning and get to the point where we can ask people to join us. Time in a format that isn't the format of a review. Yeah, there's very few reviews of Caves of Qud, and I haven't actually particularly enjoyed any of them. Anything you can trade with me? Plump mushroom? A full crate two-handed axe. Gimme! Alright. Why are you called Pariah? Speak nothing of that name to me. You are warned. If you insist and keep bugging him about it, he will kill you. Just a reference. I am in search of work. Grah! There is but one task I have to offer, and it is most treacherous. In all likelihood, you will perish. Is your interest wanes? No. Continue. There is a river just south of the village that runs eastwardly. Just south. Normally it's north. That runs eastwardly. Course into the runs an eastwardly course into the jungle. Along its bank lies a goat folk village. There resides a mighty shaman, Manam's soul drinker. He is in possession of a talisman of great power, an aquamarine prism that refracts the psyche of its handler. And it is in much the same way as Mayor Natu has explained to me, a common prism refracts light. The thing is cursed, traveler. No man or goat may safely wield it for long. You must travel to the village and retrieve the prism from Manam by any means necessary. Do you understand? Welcome back, a devilish potato. Why don't you retrieve it yourself? Because, traveler, Manam is my elder brother. He would discern my presence before I could strike. Is there anything else I should know? There is. Firstly, Manam is likely to have several gold folk under his enthrallment, and they will protect him at all costs. Secondly, take care to stay out of Manam's reach, for his power is most potent when he may lay hands on you. Finally, once you recover the prism, do not, under any circumstances, wield it. I needn't warn you of the consequences should you return to me bearing that charm. That is all. Are you willing? How can you get gel now that you have a book on how to get rid of fungus infections? You have to find yourself a gel weep. I actually have some gel, but... That or you have to go to the Icor merchant in the 6 Day Silt and buy it. Usually they have it. Aided by roots for cooking them a rancid meal. I'm going to just do a water ritual with you real quick. Roots already don't like me, that's fine. You swell with inspiration to name your sandals of the River Wives. Do I wish? Chat, I'm here to name some sandals. What do we name these sandals? Are these randomly generated quests? No, these are pre-written quests. The randomly generated quests are very easy to spot. They're like, go here, find this item. Go to this place, talk to this person, get that item, and come back. Very simple quests. The written quests are the ones that actually have writing. But the, like, location, it's like, they're about as random as, like, a dungeon in like, Diablo or something, where, like, yeah, the dialogue is the same. True. The dialogue is is the same, but the location and layout and like the actual process of getting through the quest is, you know, different, right? It's a roguelike. So these are like, they're built-in quest lines, but it always varies. Sometimes you go north, sometimes you go south, sometimes you go east. The layouts of the villages changes. The enemies you're going to run into will be different from time to time. So stink odor. That was a artifact we got in Dwarf Fortress. And obviously, stink odor is bee colored. I have a secret to share with you. Your reputation with the villagers of Kayakukya has increased by 50, and you're now favored by them. Location of Sferid Ud. That's as many secrets as I can share. But they can share a secret with me, so I'm going to ask for a secret. He shares the location of Babekleft. That's not super useful. Share another secret with me. Of the dihedron in Nippur. Interesting. Where's the dihedron in Nippur? There it is. It's probably nothing super valuable to me. All right, so south of this village is a river. Also, don't have anything I need to clean. I'm going to put a cell into my Yappa recoiler so I can GTF out if I need to. So we're going to follow this river. You hope I'm ready for this goat folk, buddy? I've done this quest many times. I can figure it out pretty quick if I'm not, and I can also get myself out of there. I basically have a get out of jail free card. Oh wait, when you say goat folk, buddy, you mean the guy following me. This laddie. That's what you mean, not me. Like, I should be fine. About the right level for this quest anyway. I've completed this quest at much lower levels before. Like, I think the lowest I ever completed this quest was like level 6. But that was with just like a melee brawler character, and I lucked into a machine gun super early. You've been surprise wrecked by Manon before? Oh yeah, no, totally. This is definitely a skill check. This quest can get pretty gnarly pretty quick. That Hoyt. You know, I'm actually just going to walk this way. And before my goat folk friend dies. Nope, he survived. Me giving him the nicer weapon, I think, kept him alive. So it's all the way down at the... You have to be playing in the... In order to get those icons, you have to be playing in the unstable branch, and you have to go all the way to the bottom of the settings menu, and there's a thing that's like enable experimental UI or something. I did it so long ago, I don't actually remember how I did it, but someone in Discord figured it out relatively recently. I like part of it, but it's not perfect because it has this habit of like swapping out my hotkeys for different hotkeys halfway through like a dungeon, and it's like, oh boy, now all my hotkeys are different. Cool. I still maintain the original UI was better. I guess I'm kind of like, you know those annoying Dwarf Fortress people who are just like, old UI was better. I'm kind of that for Caves of Qud now in some ways. This is way too compact an area. This is like weirdly passive for this area. Normally this area is like a lot more active with baddies, but... Oh, there we go. I was like, I'm used to seeing so many more dudes. Where are they all? Well, there they are. I think I should walk away. You're heading to bed, actually. You have to go to the office tomorrow, so you might not catch the stream until you get back. All right, well, we'll see you when we see you. I mean, there will be YouTube stuff up, assuming I'm able to get some stuff done tonight. Whew. That was kind of pain. I'm also stuck behind my camera. Folk Shaman. Let's just see what we're up against up here. It's not so bad. Why is my goat folk buddy attacking me? Companion was killed by a goat folk shaman. I should be running. And I'm going to beguile you. No valid targets in that square. And why is there a dude south of me that I can't beguile? Ow. Speaking of stunning force. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Now that they're all stunned, let me give myself a Yappa Recoiler, and I'm gonna activate it. Oh, come on. Where's my tonics? There you are. give myself a salve injector. See if that's far enough away. And just keep dodging between bushes until force bubbles up. Yep, they are bashing their way through the bushes behind me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, where are they? Okay, that was enough for me to get out. Jump back down here. Hey, well, that was a little sketch. You have a book, right? Yes, you do. I would like this book. Legendary what? Legendary Hatter. I will also take that. A rather expensive thing. We'll look at this advertisement. We're going to read it. 13 parasangs east and 3 parasangs south of Bethesda Susa. Pretty far and hard to get to, actually. Because 13 east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3. Right there. It's in an awkward spot. You know, I'm going to go donate some books, I think. I found some ruins nearby, and I would like to investigate. I will go back and finish that quest, but I'm clearly not quite equipped to do it. It's better to be a little bit cautious and run away from a thing than it is to die horribly, you know? What's behind this? Nothing of interest? And thank you about the stuns. Oh. That's a lot of salt. You want to know how to die immediately, by the way? Drink salt. Drinking liquid salt is a really good way to die very quickly. Oh, wait, there's a trader here? Oh, I didn't even see that dude. Water is scarce resource. Drink salt, water. I am a joke to you. Am I a joke to you? Yeah, it's just like, why do you hate me so? Shoot, crab. Just over here slaughtering entire herds of random creatures. Deep in the salt caves of the desert. Maybe not deep. One layer down ain't deep. Now the question is, do we stay down here or do I leave? Or one parasang north. Very clearly something up there shooting. Sure, why not? Let's turn on our bubble. And disintegrate. Well, that did literally nothing. I was like, okay, that'll destroy these walls. Lightly damaged. Well, okay, not too much effort. I never realized that this floor cushion is painted. Acting against the prohibition of the practice of ice sculpting, Suset III led an army to the gates of Terrapod Steeple. He sacked the Tabapad Steeple and persecuted its citizen, forcing them to change its name to Susekrad. Why is the scary music not go away? You know, like... Let's go donate some books to the library. Am I able to return to ruins? Yes, they are marked on the map with a little triangle thingy. Okay. There's also another quest line we can pick up from this person here at the hookah, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Gunboy, get up. I will take your lead slugs. Thank you. All right. Bookbinder, Glover, Pig Farmer, Gunsmith, Ichor Merchant. Also, I can double check on the Ichor Merchant person. Oh, no, he doesn't have any gel. My bad on that, sorry. Might as well fully explore this area. It's funny, water is a really scarce resource unless you find an infinite source of it, which often happens in Qud by endgame. It's like, you'll get into late game and then suddenly you'll just be like, yeah, I have an infinite supply of water. Why don't you have any good armor, though? An earth-dense juice pressures the berry skin into a perfect, light-curving sphere. Inside, a pip encodes a million-fold instructions set for the shape of shapes. Also, chat, my goal for today and my hope for today was to reach 800 subscribers again. The last resub was 2 hours ago, so I'm starting to be kind of doubtful. I will trade you a silver nugget and 3 copper and a silver rondor for that. You got auto renew? No, I'm just saying. You got primes. Check them. Streamer can occasionally beg for subs. I mean, that happens too sometimes. Thank you. Look at that. Magical. Thank you very much, Suited Giraffe. Propping up the edge of this, the end of this end-ish of the stream here. We got slime. And congealed love. We could use some of that in real life. As well as asphalt and salt. Broiling. Amaranthine prism to Warden, Neeland, and Find. I'm going to buy this. Going to sell you a few items. And by a few items, I actually just mean this painted beaded bracelet. So that's a green book. Green books, you can read them. 1 dram of honey, 1 dram of salt, and a serving of heart water chip. You'll only get ill for 1/10 of the usual length of time. Salty, tasty, sweet lax. 1 serving of fermented yuckweed. 1 serving of spine fruit jam, and 1 serving of cider. Huge saves for disease, and you become a pine cone. You get quills. So I just learned 2 recipes. I can now go just donate that to the library because I don't need it anymore. Herb Dasher, where are you at? Interesting. I didn't realize anybody actually sold copper wire. Apothecary. I don't really need the yuckweed stem so much anymore. I do, however, need this. So the sandals of the river wives.
4 years, holy shit. Back
Wow.
for a little old Qud. Been lurking and on the rewatch lately. Due to twin newborns, baby rage, baby rage.
Holy shit, dude. Twin newborns? You must be exhausted. Hopefully you survive. Hang in there. Eventually you can make them, like, level up your MMO characters for you. That was actually one of my favorite, like, being a parent things I've ever encountered. Is there was a viewer on this stream years ago who mentioned that he's playing a lot of WoW, and I asked him, like, doesn't that, like, take a lot of time? Because I knew he had kids. He goes, oh, no, it's great. My kids' screen time is they level my WoW characters for me, and they're not allowed to do any raids. So he has, like, a 10-year-old and, like, a 12-year-old, and he just, like, got them playing on his alts, which is kind of great. He's like, yeah, no, they level me up, and I let them have their own accounts. So he bought his kids' characters in WoW in exchange for, like, making them level his characters up. But cheers for the 48th month. Hopefully the newborns are adorable. How much? The church would be real happy if I threw that rocket launcher in there. I'm not gonna do it, but they would be real happy if I threw that rocket launcher in there. All right, next step is all the way back down to Yappa. Newborns are doing remarkably well. Our little Qud character today is Kid Quddy. And Kid Quddy is an Esper with currently a machine gun. And a lot of bullets. But I would like, not crafting materials, but paper thin access card, which lets you access some doors in Qud. I would like that. Anonymous, thank you very much for gifting a sub to T-Rex. Appreciate you, friend. Sell a bunch of Quidzu stems. They're not too hard to get more of. So I should look at this. It's a flaming steel dagger, hey? Cool. Now I have the red security guard, so I can just open red doors now. I also threw a chest down in here, didn't I? Yes. My intelligence isn't high enough to level up to tinkering level 2. Can level up my intelligence, though. Although I need to level it up one more time. What else do I have in here? Bunch of rusted crap. This I can break down.
I'm on my way from misery to happiness today. Aha, 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 aha.
Why is that? What happened today specifically? All right, well, let's see. What do I not need? Don't need those. Don't need this. Still don't need this. Throw that away. That. Those. Don't really need that. Don't really need that. And can get rid of a bunch of these. Still don't need the compass bracelet. Don't need that. Trying to just lighten up the load in my inventory a little bit. A lot of the stuff that I'm carrying is actually my... Oh yeah, I also don't need that. There's also my armor. Is that a Shrek reference? It is? Oh. No, I get it. It's lyrics from that song. Right. Checks out. What's this? Baba Clef to the Goat Folk Village. Got it. I discover a lair. Would you like to investigate? Because I was going to a Dromad caravan and I overshot. It's the legendary Jilted Lover. I could probably actually chill in here for a little bit. Ow. I'm going to make you my friend. Go get him, piggy. This, not too scary of an area. Actually, this jilted this pig might not actually be the best friend. He might end up friendly firing me. I'm gonna shoot you. Sorry, slug snout friend. Now level 16. Thank you very much for the little hype train, by the way, chat, with 5 subscriptions and 500 bits. I'm kind of enthralled in this video game, but I do appreciate hype train all the same. A lot of seed-spitting plants. Probably also get some points in using this gun that I have. Who is the civilization that hates me the most? Probably one of the antagonists groups, but... Let's see. Children of Manam are minus 600. Glowrites are... The Gersh are minus 800 because they're supposed to hate you. Roots kind of hate me. Water Barons aren't... Or Vines kind of hate me. Worms really hate me. I mean, obviously cats hate me. Yeah, cats don't like me. One of the best things I ever was able to do is make cats neutral to me. Let's do a star apple jam and crab jerky. Why not? And bear jerky. Huge HP buff and healing rate buff. Whenever you drop below 20% chance, your negative status is removed at random. Whenever you take damage, there's an 8 to 10% chance you heal to full 15% of the time. Let's just take the flat increase. Angry flower. Ow. Got a shotgun. And that's a bear. And an angry plant. Someone keeps throwing grenades at the bear. I mean, I probably would too. I wonder if I can beguile a jilted lover and if it follows me. Genuinely curious about this, actually. But actually, probably the Templars is the faction that would hate you the most. Because they generally just hate you. I'm pretty strong with this gun. This gun is pretty okay. Let's move down. Why is this entire area filled with trees? The trees already hate me. Why do I have to make them hate me more? Steel longsword. Anything past this? Not really. Found some more trash. Okay, let's move down a layer. But yeah, no, generally it's the same civilizations that just really hate you, because there's a lot of civilizations in this game that are just, like, designed to hate the player. Let's kill you. I mean, the trees are in their way, you know? Now I just want to see if I can beguile one. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Heal back to full. Random items. Kill that. Wait. Really don't need to use the gun on these. I could just walk up to them, but they do actually kind of hurt. Especially those with magic powers, yeah. No, it's real fun when you run into a sentient tree and they're like, "You shall not pass." I'm like, I beg your fucking what now? You're a tree. Wait, is that fresh water? Wow. 49 drams of fresh water, eh? Uh-oh. Oh, well, I ruined it. I thought that stepping on it would pick it up. Sometime in 68 or 62, 68 BR, after several tumultuous years, the Sultan of Qud abducted the throne because of Susez's colossal eyes. She was chosen as his successor. Yeah, well, we found that. Sense the eminence of a vast mind. Someone is near. In the case of things being sketch, I can recoil out of here. But we're looking for a legendary jilted lover. Which is really going to piss the plant folk off, but, you know. Need to reload. There it is. Heli Bullet Waltzmazstumpf. The legendary jilted lover. Suey, thank you for the raid. Chaos shall conquer. Chat room, can I get a round of beers for Suey and friends? How's things, Suey? I get to see you in a couple weeks. Ain't that weird? Disliked by trees for stealing their cherished heirloom. Wait, so trees are gonna like me more if I kill this person? And also disliked by trees for lighting a beacon of fire to warn their enemies. Moisture is sucked out. Oh, I'm parched. So if you can see it, you immediately become parched. With the force bubble up. There you go. Reputation with vines. I'm now despised by vines. Gonna have you lurk? Things are alright. Doing okay? Getting by? You have a good lurk, Zoe. Your reputation with trees increased by 100 to minus 200. Trees are now indifferent to me. Trees are now indifferent. Trees also increased by 110 to minus 90. Trees no longer despise me. Friend of tree. Maybe that should be the goal, is to become friends with trees. I have no idea how that would change the game. Found a blaze injector. I will take that. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Become the Lorax? Wouldn't that be great? Kid Quddy, the Lorax. Oh no, I got impaled. Well, that's unfortunate. Health is a little sketch at this exact moment. Hold on a second. I heard a thwack like somebody was on my patio. Nobody's on my patio, but it is raining, so it sounds like there's somebody rummaging through my shit, but they're not. Fortunately. And in process of standing up, I managed to knock a cushion off of the right headphone in my headphones. That is definitely suboptimal. Yeah, and if you want to catch all of the VODs of the earlier portions of this character manual, type an exclamation point VODs. They're all archived on YouTube already. That's kind of sketchy. Let's turn on my bubble and use disintegrate. There you go. Correct. All right. Well, that was a success. Trees hate us slightly less. Let's use another clairvoyance. I feel like there's more stuff to be explored up here. Just laser eye that bear to death. And we're going to go over here, and I'm going to turn on my fourth bubble. Disintegrate. Killed something. Exploring the rest of this area. I'll turn camera off if there's anything interesting. There isn't. And I was heading back to this village. All right, let's try a second attempt at this. Because we started this earlier, so if you're lurking in the channel, if I could get a round of beers, that would be greatly appreciated. Now the trees like us slightly more. I'm gonna level up Force Bubble ×2. Psychic Glimmer is getting terrifying. It would be cool if you could get to a point where the trees would talk to you. I don't even know if that's possible, but it wouldn't actually surprise me in the slightest. Following the river. Up there is, whoop. Got hit hard enough that I'm now in confusion. Okay. I'm going to turn on my force bubble and use disintegrate. Well, I definitely killed them. Salt and crusted carbide longsword and a carbide dagger. Okay, I'm gonna walk. Kill both of you. Let's wait until night and then wait until morning. Gotta be very careful about mass waiting like this. Famished, that's fine. Cook from recipe. Cud's meaty dried apple mash. Which, that is, I did not intend to turn sprinting on. Continue waiting until morning. Wait till healed once again. Okay. Can you find a random generated time vortex again? That was a specific debuff I had on that character, which I do not have on this character, so no, I can't. I mean, I'd need to encounter some other character who could do that to me. I'm going to try and beguile this monkey, which I have now beguiled. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna wait until healed. Monkeys are pretty strong, so I've got this albino ape friend following me now. Greetings, Dragon Man. How goes your fine day this afternoon? We're trying to follow this river. See if I can go around stuff. Okay. Kill this goat guy. Shooked off the days. These monkey are good friends. They are protecting me. You, I can just kill. When enemies have the trivial difficulty, you know that they're not really a problem. I'll walk away from this guy and let these apes deal with them for me. Continue heading this way. You, we can fight. You repeatedly. I do have plenty of healing salves too, so I'm not too concerned with my HP. Waited till healed. Walking to the corner so I can pop straight up at the corner. To keep following this river. Hey! Ice frog froze me. This is an exciting fight. That's what Qud does when you're at your level, which is what this area is. There's banana trees here? Oh no, those aren't banana trees. The nebula of spaded leaves swish with dry creek and beetle mulch. Okay, you're scary. Me no like you. This twit maggot. Get him. What do I have equipped? I got that carbide plate armor. It's pretty good. Slow me down ever so much. It's me and my monkey friend. That's a grenade. All right. That was terrifying. I'm gonna use stunning force, methinks. Boom. Did it not stun either of them? Well, that sucks. Alright, fine. I will eat the witchwood bark. And now I'm confused. But I will heal. I can move left. My monkey is still alive, or I would have seen a notification about it. I can heal. Reload. Wait for a few seconds and scream internally. Because ads are running. I'll wait for these ads to run. Started a path of a healthier dragon due to you being very obese. You started water aerobatics and will be swimming laps a few times a week. Cool. Also need a cane to walk, so water exercises would probably be best for you. Oh, no, definitely. Absolutely. Also, how you doing, Conk? Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, we are trying to find a certain pendant that a crazed shaman is wielding. Which I'm not allowed to equip. I am allowed to look at it, though. And it's very fun to look at it. If you're unfamiliar with Qud lore at all, the pendant that you find from this guy, in my opinion, is one of the first real eyes into Caves of Qud lore. Which is a good fucking time. Like, you get to see some strange things. All right, we got 13 seconds left on the ad, and then we're going to continue going this way. It's basically just exercising underwater. We're looking for Munum, Soul Drinker. That doesn't sound friendly. I'm gonna walk away. Oh, speaking of things that don't sound friendly, there's mushrooms everywhere here. But I have to follow the river, so we're following the river, the wonderful river of Oz. Wait, that's not how the song goes. Uh-oh. These are some friend of fungi gold folks. I'm going to move this way. This is extraordinarily sketchy. Oh. Is that what I think it is? No. It's a sag spook. Not what I thought it was. For a second there I was like, is that a water weep? No, it's not. I'll wait until daytime, which we did. Chat, we found unlimited money! Eat! But the mushroom refuses to speak to me. That's sad. Come on, quit shaking off the days. This is unpleasant. All right, let's just leave. My monkey friend, follow me. All right, chat. I've been streaming for almost 11 hours, apparently. And I haven't completed this quest, which I really wanted to complete. But I will say, I may not have completed the quest. But I'm not dead. And that in and of itself is some kind of record. So, I think it's time for you guys to say goodbye, YouTube. And we will continue this playthrough tomorrow. If that works for you. Also, I'm hungry, and I need to go get me some dinner, frankly. And also, you know, people are starting to